Bob, officials haven't yet announced any cause of the fire. As you can see, the scene here is still smoldering behind me. This will not be something that wraps up anytime soon. We did say 3 buildings were initially destroyed. I see now that it's 4 of them, although the fourth one that went down was a vacant building. There was a lot of loss today, certainly. Loss of property, loss of homes, loss of businesses. And I spent all morning over at the cafe working on my story, talking with people. But the one resounding theme is this: they are just happy and glad that nobody got hurt. Fire raged Monday morning, devouring this historic Marquette building that dates back to the 1880s.
It's gone. Part of the history of Marquette's gone.
Mary Jo Pierce owned Marquette Hardware and the building that housed it, which included a beauty shop and 4 apartments, 2 of which were occupied.
There's nothing else you can really do except watch it burn, you know.
Corey Pazur and his fiancee lived in one of the apartments and barely escaped.
We got our phones and got ourselves out, and getting out, the ceiling was falling on us, and we just pretty much crawled down the stairs and got out.
The flames eventually caused the Marquette Hardware building to collapse, the hardest part for Pierce.
It was when it started to collapse. Oh, I could quit. But no, as long as everybody got out, that was the most important part.
The fire spread to a duplex behind the building and single-family home next to it. Both were reduced to rubble.
Until you witness something like this, you have no idea just, how fast it can really go.
Jill Jennings shot this video and lived just down the street. She watched as the heat from the flames melted the siding on buildings across the street.
I really thought the whole block was going to go down. As it was, half the block went down.
Neighbors pitched in with coffee and hot cocoa, for while fire destroys, it takes a community to recover. Yeah, again, it's remarkable that nobody was injured in this. That is the #1 thing that everyone is thankful here for, the bright spot amid this tragedy. And folks in the cafe this morning were saying that the wind, if it had been going in a different direction, the story might be a lot more devastating than the tragedy that it already is. But there could have been some more destruction. Now, it's incredible that the firefighters pumped so much water to fight this blaze that they pumped Marquette's well dry. And so firefighters actually took water from the Mississippi River 2 blocks that way to help put out the blaze. Live in Marquette, Becca Habegger, KWWL News.
That fire really going to change the tenor of that town. Thanks very much, Becca.